Hi everybody, I hope that your Sunday is going good. Here is the batiks I said I was working on. I'm going to turn this into another puff quilt. But I got this far and I'm not sure I want to. But this is how I do my puff quilts. Sew all the top together, put the back on it, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I may just leave it like this, mostly because I like the way it looks. But these are with 5 of the batiks I have. There was no colors that went to, the only thing I was doing is trying to make it so I didn't have 2 exact colors right together, even though that quite didn't happen, and I have strings all over me. But this is, and I don't know, I kind of like it as it is right now. And if I leave it as this, what I'm going to do is embroidery something on each one of these. And I don't know if I'll accomplish that because embroidery is hard for me to see. So I don't know if I'm going to accomplish that or not. I may, but I'm not positive. But I'm thinking maybe put some little French knots with little flowers and some satin stitching, and I used to do, you'll have to forgive me if I mispronounce it, Shokiso. Again, sorry if I mispronounce that. It's a way of hand stitching, and there's various designs that you can do, and I may do that because it's beautiful. It's really gorgeous. I used to do it all the time until my eyes got so bad. But this is one project I've been working on. Then I was sitting here going, interesting. I'm going to try something. And I'd never made one. 50 plus years of sewing. And there's one thing I've never made. I thought about it, and I thought, no, I don't want to mess with it. Then this morning I was just sitting here looking and going, you know what? I'm going to see how long it takes me to put together something. Which is, I don't know if this is what it's actually called now, but at one time it used to be called a quilting book or a needle book. And I made me a little one. It's just a little guy. I made it out of batiks. I know it don't have strings hanging on it. I have, well, that one is. I still have to put a button right here. I'm going to put a wood button with a piece of elastic that comes around. But this is my little, and I made it out of, again, batiks, all batiks. And my little pages. Most people have done them in felt. I did mine with fleece. And this one has a pocket up here, as you can see, and a little pocket in the back. I just stuck something in there so you could see it was a pocket. And I put 4 little pages in it. I put, when I do quilting by hand, I do use these circular needles, and because that's what I prefer to use, and this needle. Those are the needles I use, even though I have several of them. And then I just went ahead and put my other needles in here that, I don't know if you can see those. Those are the other 4 needles that I use all the time. This one bites. It's got a big old head on it, and it does bite. But there's not much to it. You could do it out of scrappy. I just did it in batiks. No, it was not done scrappy. I wanted the 2 colors for the top and the bottom. I didn't get that real centered, but that's okay. I never made one. I didn't have a pattern. I just had what was in my head, and I wanted it to look like a little book. So I put a spine, tiny spine. I am going to go ahead and put another stitch right here, through here, so it actually makes more of a spine. How I got mine so it's so stiff like that is I put fleece in it. Instead of, like, you can use fusible fleece, fusible batting, or batting. I just particularly don't use batting. I use fleece, and that's what I use. It's actually the same fleece as here. Yes, this is a big piece of fleece. I think it looks cool. Oh, I matched that. That's cool. That wasn't intentional to match that. I just cut strips out of it. It's this particular fleece is a fleece throw thing, and I just cut things out of it. I wasn't intending no designs. I just cut some pieces, and oh, those are flying geese. I'll be darned. I was just cutting so that I could match it. I decided it looked cool. You know, most of the fleece I have has little puppies on it, but I just thought this looked really, really cool. I might do a demo on how to make this one. If I do another one, I will probably use, I want to see if the pages work like here. The only thing I can say that is different, and I'm sure if you use felt it would be the same, these circular needles, if you put them into the felt, they don't like staying down, because it's not stiff enough. And so I just put mine here, and it's stiff enough to keep them down. Otherwise they have a tendency to roll up. And this, of course, it's a batik, so it's a little stiffer fabric. But I think I'm going to make one with either pieces of batik, or I might go ahead and sew like a piece of, I have satin ribbon, and I may sew some satin ribbon on here to put these needles in, because they are circular, so they have a tendency to want to roll up. But then I'm going to put like I said, a wood button right here with a piece of elastic so it stays closed. But it's just kind of a cool little thing. Does it really serve a purpose? No. Well, it kind of does. And no, I haven't got all the needles put in here yet. Just my main needles that I do use, I put them right up front. But I'm going to do this so that I can put all my sewing needles, the ones for my machine, on here also. And I may do one that actually attaches to my desk, or my desk. And if I do, it'll be with Velcro, so that it stays there, and then it's there, so that I can just undo it. I don't know yet. But yeah, that would work. Actually, I could Velcro this. I could put a Velcro closure on this. That'd be easier than a button. I may do that. Put a Velcro across there with a little strap, with a button on the strap, but it actually Velcros. That might be easier than sewing elastic on there, because elastic eventually will stretch out. That's an idea too. But I just wanted to do this quick video, and that's what I'm doing. So I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.